Once upon a time, in a small, secluded village surrounded by thick forests, there lived a girl named Emma. The villagers whispered about an old house at the edge of the woods, a house no one dared to enter. Abandoned for as long as anyone could remember, its windows blackened with dust, its door hanging ajar. Emma, however, was always curious. She had grown up with stories of strange lights flickering in the house at night and eerie sounds echoing from its walls. Despite the warnings, she felt a pull, a deep need to know what lay inside. One chilly autumn evening, just as the sun dipped below the horizon, Emma decided to venture into the woods. The trees creaked and groaned as the wind howled through them, but she pressed on, her heart pounding in her chest. After what felt like hours, she finally arrived at the house. It stood like a dark silhouette against the fading sky, its roof sagging and covered in moss. The door creaked as she pushed it open, the air inside thick with dust and stale air. She stepped inside, the floorboards groaning beneath her feet. The house was silent, too silent, as if it were holding its breath. But then, she heard it, a soft whisper like a breath on the back of her neck. "Emma!" the voice hissed. Her body froze. She spun around, but no one was there. Suddenly the temperature dropped, and Emma's breath became visible in the air. The whisper came again, closer this time. "Emma! Come closer!" She could feel something watching her, its presence suffocating. Her instincts screamed at her to run, but her legs refused to move. She stepped forward, drawn by an unseen force, and found herself in a small, dimly lit room. In the center was an old, cracked mirror. It seemed to pulse with a strange energy, as if alive. Her reflection appeared in it, but something was off. The girl in the mirror smiled at her, a twisted, unnerving smile that Emma didn't recognize. The reflection then began to move on its own, reaching out from the mirror. Emma screamed and stumbled back, but it was too late. The figure in the mirror grabbed her wrist, pulling her toward the glass. She tried to scream again, but the sound was muffled, as though the house itself was swallowing her cries. The room spun, and everything went dark. The next morning, the villagers found the house empty, as it always had been. No sign of Emma remained, only her footprints leading into the forest, vanishing without a trace. To this day, the house still stands at the edge of the woods, its windows glowing faintly at night. Some say if you listen closely, you can hear Emma's voice, faint and distant, whispering for someone to come closer. But no one dares.